If you have a heart, this entry will break it. It was this woman's dream to arrive at her wedding by helicopter. She decided to surprise her husband at the altar by doing just that. Alongside her brother in July of 2017, she climbed aboard the copter. The flight took off in Brazil, just 1 mile from the reception venue. The excited bride-to-be and her brother are both smiling at the beginning of the video as they take off. But soon they're swallowed up by fog, an alarm starts going off and the camera begins to shake. You can hear the passengers screaming as the pilot loses control of the copter. All 4 pass away in the incident. When the copter didn't arrive at the venue after 15 minutes, despite the organizers being informed of its liftoff, the pastor was forced to tell the groom the devastating news, as neither he nor any of the other 300 guests had known about the planned entrance. The incident came as an absolute horror to the entire wedding party. It's painful to imagine and harder to watch. Who doesn't like a bumbling crook? Tunsey News published this video in May of 2017 writing, "A man in New Orleans is the laughingstock of the city after a Mission Impossible-esque heist that started off kind of cool, but quickly devolved into slapstick humor. The man likely thought he could pull off the next great escape, but as it turns out, he hadn't done enough pull-ups to prepare himself. It was just after midnight when the man busted through the ceiling of a clothing store. According to the New Orleans Police Department, surveillance video caught him in the act, wearing a stocking over his head. He drops down from the ceiling by rope. While this bit all goes according to plan, the next certainly doesn't. The security alarm sounds off, which sets the man off into all-out panic mode. Apparently, he hadn't expected it. He immediately starts bumbling around, attempting to toss up some merchandise to the ceiling before climbing back up the rope to his escape route. Unfortunately, he finds he's not strong enough to do so. He then looks to other routes to reach the ceiling, leading him to climb a shelf, but that doesn't work either. Clearly saying to himself, "What the heck do I do now?" He wanders around the store before pulling up a display of some sort to assist in his climb to the ceiling, which finally pans out, but not for long. The ceiling bursts in beneath him, and he falls to the ground, just barely managing to grab a hold of the rope to lessen the blow. While all this bumbling is entertaining, the crook did manage to escape through an exit door and evade police for more than a week. If you're watching this, wannabe crook, next time maybe consider a little less Mission Impossible and a few more pull-ups. If footage from the volcano of flames wasn't enough to make you steer clear of volcanoes, this one from Japan's Mount Ontake just might. Published to YouTube by Robert SC1 in September of 2014. This video, reported by BBC News, shows footage of mountain climbers whose climb is about to be rudely interrupted. Mount Ontake erupted on September 27th, 2014. Obviously, the folks in this video made it out alive, but others weren't so lucky. Imagine being encompassed in this tomb of a cloud. This is definitely an incident that you would never fully shake. Thank you so much for getting me to 2,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you.